The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, please subscribe to my channel for more exclusive content. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm about staying on brand, right? You can go try different things, but you gotta stay on brand, right? Your people gotta know what's going on. I'm getting better with that with time. What do I talk about a lot? Let's just call a spade a spade. A lot of times I'm talking about some beef stories. A lot of times we're talking about beef. I really realize positivity ain't selling right like that, right? But here's what my platform has been made on in 2017. We're not taking these beef stories and trying to expound on them and gas anybody up. We're telling you what has happened, but I'm finding ways to put positive spins on stories, right? I'm finding ways to say, no, this ain't cool. Here's what has happened. But we ain't rocking with this. Me and the Pharaohs, this ain't dope, bro. This ain't y'all doing this, doing that. This could be avoided. Again, it's staying on brand. It's realizing what's going to do views. The positive stories ain't doing views like that. You get you grab a person's attention with the negative. You draw them in, but you switch their outlook on something. And I think that's very dope. That's what we do here, right? When you grow a brand, you gotta always understand what are they checking for you for. I know what people are checking for me for on this channel, at least, right? So when we talk about rappers, right, the point of growing your career and starting from the ground up and doing the mixtape circuits and growing your fan base and getting emotional in your music, being vulnerable, is so you grow that fan base and they understand what you're about as a person, right? They understand who you are, where's the direction you're going in. Big Sean has grown his fan base. For those who don't know, Mr. TALIAFERRO talking here. Big Sean's my favorite rapper. Big Sean is my favorite rapper. I've told y'all. Last year, I was telling y'all that he's the best rapper in the game right now. When we put all the elements together, I'm talking about success, sales, bars, of course, is an element of it, appeal, all of it. Delivery. I was like, yo, Big Sean, I know y'all love Kendrick, but yo, I wasn't really rocking with the Pimp a Butterfly like that. Yo, but Big Sean, that Dark Sky Blue Paradise, I really liked that one. It was lyrical. It had hits, all of that. But things have changed. In 2017, I don't know if you can pull up a video where you've ever heard me say Big Sean is the best rapper. Now, he's still my favorite rapper, but to say he's the best, I can't do that. I think Kendrick Lamar took that title in 2016, all of 2017. He took it. With his album, damn dope album, his performances, awards, everything. He's just doing the right moves, right? I think he took it. I think it's now Kendrick. Then everybody's playing catch up to Kendrick. I really do. And when I talk about Big Sean, I have to admit to you guys, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Big Sean whole brand has been built on, I'm gonna be the best rapper, you gonna see this. I'm gonna be the best. I'm spitting. I'm one of the best spitters in the game, right? I'm building. And now I don't know if we're going to the next level. Now, does Big Sean get busy? He gets busy. When he wants to, he gets busy. But you notice I had to use the term when he wants to. He released a project last week called Double or Nothing. It's a collab joint with Metro. If I'm not mistaken, this is released as an album, right? I think is this out on Metro's or Big Sean's? I haven't even checked. Somebody please tell me that in the comment section. Because if this is a studio album for Sean, yo, this counts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists want to be like, nah, that was we just was doing something. You know, because the numbers don't be as high when you do press and all that. We was just doing something together. We just got in the studio, cooked something up and wanted to get it to the fans. Well, I'm sorry, Drake. More Life is an album to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Big Sean. Double or Nothing, I gotta grade it as an album because all you're gonna do if it sells really good, you'll call it an album in the world of streams. If it sells really good, it was an album. If it doesn't sell really good, nah, it was just a tape. We were just throwing it out there. Still gotta put it on Apple Music and Spotify and Tidal. Nah, I'm calling this an album. And if we're talking about Big Sean staying the brand, this was not it. Why do you think the Migos fan base and QC's fan base, they're happy with what he produced? And the Migos, excuse me, what QC produced and the Migos produced. And Lil Yachty and Lil Baby. Well, it's on brand with the Migos. The tape is controlled by Migos versus. If you're a Migos fan, you like that. They stayed on brand. Remember, I got in that whole conversation about, yo, how can you say the Migos making better music than Big Sean? Well, we got to give the Migos credit in this regard. They're staying on brand. Their fan base feels full. They're getting fed. Big Sean didn't feed me and his fan base to me with this project. Double or Nothing. Now, are there a couple records I like? I'm not as hard on it as a lot of other people. Savage Time is a very dope record. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Go Legend joint with Travis, I like that one. I'm really not a fan of Pull Up and Wreck like that. There are a couple other dope records as well. The joint with Cash Doll is pretty dope. But in the grand scheme of things, I've known Big Sean to be the guy to give me the motivational talk, tell me how he ain't the street dude, but he's been around it. Kind of similar to my life. I'm not the street guy, but I've been around it. I know, you know what I'm saying? And growing up in that path, that's why he's always been my favorite artist. I feel like I can relate to him in certain ways. But when you hear, I decided, and when you compare it to Double or Nothing, these projects don't compare. This almost seems like a money grab. And Sean ain't corny for money. From everything I've seen from him, if he does a tour tomorrow, with or without this project, all his shows are selling out. I don't understand this one. It's not on brand. And just to be honest with you, Big Sean in that top 5 conversation, he for darn sure didn't move up. And I don't want to say he moved down because I didn't have him at 1. I have him at 2 or 3 between him and Cole. But it ain't a good look. And at the least, what Sean has done is taken himself out of that mystique realm, right? When Big Sean releases a project, because you just gave us 2 projects in 1 year, and the second one wasn't a good one, right? You're now out of that realm. Like when j.cole says I'm finna release a project because he's not active on social media like that, and Sean's not really active on social media like that as well. He might post something from time to time. He ain't just phone 24/7. He ain't T.I. Because he released 2 projects and the second one ain't dope to me. Yo, it's like, yo, I ain't even that excited for another Sean project. You know? When Cole comes out, I'm excited. When Kendrick comes out, I'm excited. To a degree, when Drake comes out, I'm excited, even though he gives a lot of music. I'm excited. Meek comes out, I'm excited. I'm excited. Now when Sean comes out, I'm like, yo, we ain't even. I still feel like I decided had a couple more videos we could have shot. I feel like I decided was not promoted heavy. And y'all could say I'm lying, but part of the problem is with Big Sean, he doesn't want to do a lot of interviews. He'll do them. He did them for I Decided because that was his joint. He had to go do good numbers to compete with the top dogs. He had to. But like with the 2088 one, the joint he did with Jhené Aiko, dope album, terribly promoted. Terribly promoted. He didn't want to do interviews because he knows Jhené Aiko and him and their relationship would be the topic of conversation. I don't think he want to do interviews right now because they're going to ask him about the alleged back and forth with Kendrick Lamar. He dodged all those questions on his last interview run. I don't think he's going to be able to dodge it now because people are talking about it more. I don't think he want to talk about it. He's not going to do Everyday Struggle. He's not going to go do that platform. He'll be out of his mind. He won't do Breakfast Club right now because he know where those conversations are going to go. Or Ebro. He won't do Ebro either because Rosenberg will bring it up. Him and Kendrick, are y'all dissing or not? And that's my favorite artist, but I got to call a spade a spade. I don't know, man. Like, he's taking some of the mystique off his name, definitely. When Big Sean releases a project in the past, I think Special. I was happy when I decided it was releasing. But now, still my favorite artist, but Double or Nothing ain't it. And I don't understand the money grab behind this, but this ain't the one, bro. Salute to Sean, salute to Metro. But about 60% of this project, the records sound the same tempo. I think I'd rather hear a couple records from Metro, not a whole project of just Metro produced records. Mr. Taliaferro TV, talk to me in the comment box below. What do y'all think about Big Sean and his status in rap? I don't know if this was the best move for him. Thank y'all for the time and support. Salute. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.